Why won't the Federal Reserve just drop interest rates? Donald Trump is pissed. Let me tell you, there's a very good reason why Jerome Powell is not budging. First and foremost, it is important to understand that the Federal Reserve has a dual mandate set by Congress. A, keep inflation in check. B, keep unemployment at a healthy level. Inflation is measured by something called PCE, or Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, and as of May, it was at 2.3%. The Federal Reserve's long-term target is 2%, so the way they see it is inflation is still a little hot. Unemployment, long-term healthy unemployment, ranges between 4 to 6%, and the most recent reading is we're around 4.3. So as far as the Federal Reserve is concerned, we are good. There is no reason to drop interest rate. The economy is in good shape. Now, what would happen if the Federal Reserve was to drop interest rates? Number one, inflation would likely spike, just as we've seen in 2022. Number two, there is a very good chance it would devalue the US currency. And the reason why is if we're going to then issue new US treasuries for foreign powers that be to buy up, if they're being issued at lower interest rates, it's just not going to be as attractive. Therefore, there's less US dollars being utilized, and it lowers the value of the US dollars, which also increases inflation because it means it becomes more expensive for us to buy foreign goods. So top that on top of tariffs, and you can see how that can all increase inflation. And number three, we are talking about the independence of the Fed. In order for foreign investors to have comfort with the US dollar, they need to know the Fed is independent. There are some criticisms that the Fed has not been independent in the past, but if you look at how the US dollar has done over the last decade, it's up by 45%. Clearly, no one is concerned about the independence until now, where every single time Donald Trump starts sending these tweets, we see the US dollar starts dropping. Now, there are also counter arguments that basically say, hey, look, why don't we just drop the interest rates so we can reduce the US debt because it will help us refinance? Counter to that argument, in 2024, when the Federal Reserve dropped interest rates, the 10-year Treasury rate actually increased. So it's not an exact correlation. So for all these reasons, the Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell has stayed put. If you want to follow me for more insights and wisdoms about the financial markets, taxes, and other tips, then hit the follow button and get some more education.